Good evening. Thank you, everybody. Good evening, San Antonio. Good evening, Spurs fans. I am so honored to be here tonight, and I don't have enough time to really convey how I feel, but I want to just thank you for all your support. I thank God for this opportunity. God gave me an opportunity, and I tried to do the best that I can do with it every minute, every step of the way, and I thank God for this opportunity. I want to say thanks, first of all, to a great man, the man that brought me here to San Antonio. In 1991, when I was cut from the Denver Nuggets, my agent who's here tonight, Tony Dutt, called Red McCombs. And he said, Red, we just got cut from the Denver Nuggets, and we need a job. And my agent is here tonight, Tony Dutt, who I was with for 16 years of my career. And Red said, bring him on over. So I want to thank you, Red, for stand up, Red, because you introduced me to San Antonio in 1991. I'll never forget it. Thank you. And then I met a man named Greg Popovich. Greg Popovich at the time was just trying to do some midnight basketball leagues and trying to keep Larry Brown quiet. Because Larry Brown loved to practice. Practice, practice, practice. And I met Pop, and Pop and I, we connected not just in basketball, but we connected in spirit. We were passionate about people and passionate about the community, and we would take caravans all over the state, from here to Laredo, to Uvalde, to the Valley, doing basketball camps because we love children. And that's why tonight is not about what I do for a living. Some people around here who booing, you're getting tricked. Tonight is about a former Spur who played here almost 10 years, who was in the community with Pop working morning, noon, and night in the schools. That's what tonight is about. So Pop, I want to thank you because you called me this summer and you told me that you was going to retire my jersey. And I couldn't believe it. And I want to give you a big hug because I love you. And then one year, people around the NBA thought Peter Holt was crazy for giving me a good contract. And the boss man, as I called him, is a good man. Red turned it over to somebody else, and then Peter Holt jumped in, and this franchise has never been the same. This franchise has never been the same. All because of you, boss man. Give me a big hug. And then back in the day when I first hit San Antonio, we had a man from the Naval Academy who was a nice man. He was a nice man. And this man took me in. As much as he taught me about leadership, he taught me about how to handle people. As much as he said I taught him about leadership, he taught me how to care about people and about caring about people about where they are in life. And he taught me how to be able to be nicer to people. I wasn't always nice. But this man, we went through thick and thin. We were here playing in Hemisphere Arena. Hemisphere Arena, when the baseline bums was Hemisphere Arena. I can see them now in Hemisphere Arena. And we were here doing some tough years. When we lost in 95, when we lost in 95 to the Houston Rockets, we didn't know if we would go back again. But guess what? We said we're going to go back. Even though it was disappointing, but this man, had this man not come to San Antonio, I don't know if any of this would have happened. And all I can say is, you know him as David Robinson, but I know him as 5-0. 5-0. And the joy tonight, we have our whole starting team here tonight. We have our whole starting team. Sean Elliott, who I love. Sean always wanted touches. Can I touch it? Can I touch it? I know you got to give it to David and Tim, but I need to touch it. I need to touch it. I need to touch it. So I said, here, touch it. But I love this man. This man went through a kidney transplant. He was in bad health when we were in the finals. And this man stuck it out just so we can win that first championship. Sean Elliott. And also somewhere around here, where's the junkyard dog, Mario Ellie? Where's the junkyard dog? Junkyard dog, Mario Ellie. Give him a big hand, everybody. Give me 3 more minutes. But ladies and gentlemen, it all changed. My son, Avery Jr., was born and Christian, they were all young. And in the mid-90s, we got a ping pong ball that showed up with our name on it. And when that ping pong ball showed up, Boston and Philadelphia thought they were going to get the first pick, but they didn't get it that year. But when that ping pong ball showed up and said, San Antonio Spurs, you going to pick first. When that ping pong ball showed up, you talking about joy. You talking about joy. It was some joy in the Johnson household when that ping pong ball showed up.